board. And I know a bunch of people are hopping on, so I'm just going to wait just a couple of seconds before I actually dive into like announcements and stuff. You hear it? He's lucky it's a 45-second blender. Totally recording this part of the call too. You done? Thanks, Mitch. He has something to say.
That was me. Sorry, but that was me. Sorry.
At least he's drinking it, right?
Yeah.
He's drinking the Shakeology. All right.
That's my crazy dad.
Okay. All right. Now we can get started. Thank you. All right. So I've got you guys muted. You guys know how to use the chat bar. So at any time you want to ask something or say something, just tell me and I'll unmute you. And so I am going to go ahead and share my screen and put it into presentation mode, and hopefully this will work. I don't have too much stuff on my computer, but we are talking vision today, okay? And we're going to get to that part. I have some announcements first I want to go over, but I really, really want you guys to think like action today. Like we're going to pause at certain times during this call and let you work, okay? Because this is going to be a reflection call as well as a let's just eliminate anything that's been holding us back that we maybe didn't do well. Look at what we did do well and take that knowledge and move forward in 2019. And obviously, you're probably not going to have time to create your vision board while we're on this call, but I really want you guys to take notes, and I pray that you actually do this for yourself. This is not for me. This is for you and your business, okay? And Henry Mello or somebody said, why do you have donuts on there? I was like, I don't know. They're cute. It doesn't really go with our business, but they're cute. All right. So first of all, just some January announcements, you guys. Obviously, Transform 20 VIP early access, people can still unlock that early. Actually, they can unlock it anytime they want to between now and April 1st. So for anybody that unlocks it, they get that early access. The workouts actually start releasing into our library on January 14th, okay? So if you are doing it with us, next week we start prep week in our challenge group or your challenge group. I know some of you guys are running your own. And so next week the challenge group starts. I will add people to that challenge group all throughout prep week. And then, just so long as they have access to the workouts by January 14th, that is my plan. So if you're not at Success Club, if you're talking to people about Transform 20, because I know most of you guys are doing it, then, don't think that Sunday's the last day. I mean, Sunday is the last day to enroll people. I would enroll people all the way through prep week if you've got people that are interested, guys. And if you're talking about it, if you're doing stories, if you're sharing about it, I mean, Kathy, I'm looking at you and, you keep saying, my friend wants to ask me about this. You've only posted like a few times, about what you're doing, and people already want to know what you're doing. So guys, use social media. That is our platform. That is how we reach people. Yes, we have the one-on-one conversations, but we have to be sharing our own story, and that makes people want to do this with us. $20 off the challenge packs all month long. If you're a coach and you unlocked it, you should be in his test group, which is always just got good information and stuff. 2B Mindset is no longer on sale, but it was. And then 3-Day Refresh, those are 10% off the kits and the challenge packs. So take advantage of that. If you have people who are customers and they want to be a coach for the discount and they want to switch over and do that, the best way that I find to switch people over is with the 3-Day Refresh Challenge Pack. They are $20 off. They can sign up as a coach, have the coach fee waived for the cost of what they were already paying for Shakeology, all right? So take advantage of that. If you're looking for rank advancement, if you're working to get to Emerald or to Diamond, switch some customers over to coaches with the 3-Day Refresh Challenge Pack. You'll get 2 Success Club points, and you have an active coach that just takes you closer to Diamond, okay? Super Weekend, I've got that on 2 slides actually. That is next weekend. It used to be called Super Saturday. Now it's Super Weekend. But find one close to you. Please do this. Please do this for me. And I want you to do it for you, but you don't know yet. But do it for me. Find a Super Saturday that's close to you. It might be on a Friday night. It might be a Saturday. I think Lauren's is always on a Sunday. But get to one, guys, because we work from home. We work from right where you're sitting right now. is where you work this business or in your car or on your lunch break. And it's always alone. I know we're together right now, but you know what I mean? But, get to a Super Saturday, feel that energy, get to understand Beachbody and their mission and how they really, really serve us and how they love to serve other people. It is so cool to be around other coaches who are excited and who love what they're doing and have the same mission, and you get to work out together. They are going to announce where our Success Club trip in 2020 is going to be. And just lots of other fun stuff. They always make big announcements at Super Saturday. Summit 2019. Summit this year is our annual Beachbody coach event, okay? It's our convention, and it's huge, and it's fast, and it's overwhelming, but it's awesome. And it is one opportunity where we as a team can choose all to be together, okay? To learn together, to work out together, to room together. It's so much fun. Summit, it's July 11th through the 14th. It is in Indianapolis, and this month only. The tickets are on sale for $155. Now, if you hit Success Club your first, second, and third month, or your second, third, and fourth month, if you hit Success Club 3 months in a row, you actually get your ticket for free. Now, some of you guys are like, oh, I've already missed that. That's okay. Buy the ticket. Buy the ticket. Go to Summit. Make that investment. That one shows you're telling yourself, I'm in this for longer than just a month or two. It gives you something to work towards, to look towards, and to look forward to. And, guys, it is the best investment that you can make in your business. Like, you have to go to Summit. You will write that $155 off on your taxes. You will write off your travel expenses, your hotel. And so this is a business, and we have to pour back into it so that we can get more out of it. And Summit is just one of those things. All right. The cup, Team Beachbody Cup. We used to do these a couple times a year, but I think we did it last year. I don't remember. But Team Beachbody Cup is a group effort. Like, you team up as coaches. It's probably in groups of 4 or 5, I think. I need to look at the details. But you will pair up, and it doesn't have to be coaches from our team. If you have success partners or other coaches from other teams that you want to do it with, it doesn't matter. You just team up in groups of, I think it's 5. I'll have to look again. I'm sorry. And you work to get Success Club points to help people. And the more points your team accumulates, then you earn prizes. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a different approach. Some coaches have ranked advanced to Diamond during that time. Some coaches have run their first sneak peeks during that month. Like, it just really cool things come out of Team Beachbody Cup whenever you show up for your team. And so that is that's a big point. If you register for a team, you have to be prepared to show up. Registration for that starts the 12th. So if you know you want to be on a team cup, I'm going to post on our team page and you can let me know. Let's see. Obviously, I shared earlier this week about Success Club 5. The rewards start over in 2019. So achieve Success Club 5 this month to earn your first Success Club reward, which I think was like a tank. And so as you continue to accumulate and hit Success Club 3 months in a row, 6 months in a row, you get more prizes. So this is specific to our team. What's coming up? If you are inviting to my challenge groups start on January 7th. All right. If you don't know when your starts or your coaches starts, you definitely need to ask. All right. Because this is important. Let me tell you this. Like, I was talking to a newer coach yesterday. She was like, what happens after the 7th? Like, am I just done? Do I have to start my own challenge group? That's a very good question. So I have 2 challenge groups this month. I have Transform 20, obviously, and then I have a general challenge group. What I am doing personally, and what I encourage you to do if you're not running your own challenge groups, some of you guys may shoot out of here and say by like January 21st, 28th, I want to start my own group, and you can invite to that, and that's great. I definitely want you guys running your own groups. But newer coaches, I get it. Like, you want to invite to mine because you're not ready to run your own. I didn't either as a new coach. But what happens after January 7th? So again, that is prep week. And then, the 14th, people will start following their workouts if they're not already. And so what I'm going to do is when I post about inviting to a challenge group, I'm going to talk about how, I'm opening enrollment next Monday It doesn't matter what Monday, the 21st, 28th, whatever you want it to be. I'm opening enrollment for 5 new spots into my Rise Up Challenge group, okay? And so what I will do is I will just send them some prep week emails to walk them through prep week, and I'm going to create a document for you guys that is just prep week tasks, and you can give them that document. You can email them to them day by day yourself. You can do it however you want to. But the thing is, just get them set up with prep week. Tell them to take their before pictures and measurements. Help them create a meal plan. Help them choose a workout. And they can just jump into our challenge group whenever they want to, okay? So don't stress out that January 7th starts and you don't have anybody to put in there. You will. You just keep posting. You keep inviting. You keep giving a deadline. And since it starts the 7th, after that, you just talk about open enrollment. I'm opening enrollment for 5 new spots starting next Monday. And that will be your call to action with the deadline. Okay. January 7th, also we've already kind of kicked it off. New Coach University is a rolling training, so you can add people in there anytime, but we start over with our weekly calls next week. So if you have people that you want to invite to coaching, that you want to get signed up, tell them, hey girl, our new training starts on the 7th. We're going to start our first series of calls on Wednesday. And so use that as a call to action to get new coaches that plugged in. If you are a new coach, plug into the New Coach University. Go to those units, work through them. Don't let it overwhelm you. You're going to go through them and you're going to go back to them and you're going to have more questions and you're going to forget. And that's what that training is for. It is all there, and all you have to go is go to the units, use the search bar, and find what you need, okay? But take advantage of that training, take advantage of the calls. Those will help you be successful. January 7th, we are starting a new training for people who are Emerald and above and are hitting Success Club. If you're not hitting Success Club, honestly, you need to go back and you need to work through New Coach University again, okay? There's no shame in that. I did it as a new coach, but you know what? You really need to be consistently hitting Success Club, or at least getting points on the board before you jump into this phase 2 training. It's a great training, but I want you to have the basics, okay? So the phase 2 training is going to be me and my success partners who are amazing. And we're going to take you through kind of just really solidifying the foundation of your business. We're going to talk about branding, telling your story. We're going to speak to you guys about volume and retention and really building an income that lasts. And we are going to talk to you about running effective challenge groups and things that honestly and truly we just feel like have helped us be really successful at serving other people and also building a stable income and, hitting goals like Diamond and 1-star, developing leaders and things like that. So it's going to be a training that starts over every month. And so we're just not getting started until the 7th this month. But if you want to be in there and you're not in there, message me and I'll make sure you get in there. I talked about Team Cup. Talked about Super Weekend. Last thing. So in January, again, we find out next weekend where our trip's going to be for 2020. Oh, I wrote 2019. I meant 2020. And that then we get to register. So you get to register in waves. Elite and Premier coaches register first, then Success Club Legends. So there are advantages to hitting Success Club every month, you guys. This is one of them. You get to register early for trips, and then just anybody can register after that. So it goes in waves. So if you are planning to register for that, you may not get called, you may not get an invitation to register yet, but the way to get on those trips is to hit Success Club every month. And honestly, the best way to get it paid for is to aim for Success Club 10 every month. And you will be able to go on that trip. Whenever you register, you do have to pay $300, a non-refundable deposit that covers their fees and stuff that they have for cruises and things like that. So, but yeah, I'm going this year. This is my 4th trip that all I've had to pay is the $300. So it's really, 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 there's benefit to serving other people. All right. So do you guys have any questions about that before I move on? Anybody? I don't see anybody chatting. Okay. All right. This is where we get into the heart of the call. All right. So I am going to challenge you guys to do these things. You can take a picture of this with your phone. You can write these questions down. Obviously, I'm going to share the slides with you guys. But the first thing that I really, really feel that we have to do in order to move forward is to look backwards for a little bit. And that is not a bad thing. I'll tell you, at one point in my life, I was that girl who's like, I'm not looking backwards. Last year stunk, and I'm not going back there. I'm only moving forward. But in order to move forward, we have to know where we've come from. We have to look at what worked and what didn't work. We have to look at what we did and what we didn't do, right? And so first, I want you to answer the question, what did I achieve in 2018 and why did I achieve it? You know what? Some of you guys may be brand new coaches, and all you might be able to write down is that I signed up as a coach, and that's cool. That's a big thing, right? Or it might be your health and fitness. Maybe you tackled a program. You finished a program. You may not be at your goal weight, but you've started and finished a program. Maybe you drank Shakeology every day in 2018. Like really get detailed. What things did you achieve and why did you achieve it? Like why did you complete that program? Why did you drink Shakeology? Why did you sign up as a coach? Know why you did stuff. Second, what did I not achieve in 2018 and why did I not achieve it? And I think this is really important. It can feel a little bit like it can feel a little bit yucky to go there, but you can't look at it that way. You have to look at, I have to do this in order to be better. And so, just think about did you do a power hour every single day? Did you hit Success Club? If you didn't hit Success Club, was it because you didn't do a power hour? Or things like, I hit Success Club, but I only hit Success Club 6 every month. And, I used to be that coach that whenever I hit Success Club, I would stop doing my power hour and I would just wait until I had to do it again. I kept posting, but I stopped doing that daily work that was required to keep going and keep going strong. Maybe you didn't recruit coaches in 2018. Why did you not recruit coaches? Was it because you didn't invite, you didn't post about it, you didn't join in on sneak peeks? Like really get detailed and look at what didn't happen and why it didn't happen. And then, obviously, just as important, it is important to say, what did I do well? What did I do really well in 2018? How did I grow? How did I grow? It might be that you got bolder in your story. It might be that you ran your first challenge group. It might be that you had a coach get 2 Success Club points on the board. Guys, that's huge. That's really huge. And so there's a lot of good that exists in our business. Yes, we look at the big things. Yes, we look at the things we didn't do. But there's a lot of good cultivating and growing there in your business. So definitely dwell there for a second. And then answer, did my actions in 2018 match the goals I had set for myself? Why or why not? And what did I learn in 2018 that will be beneficial for me in 2019? And I am honestly, I'm going to crank up some music right now, and I'm going to ask you guys to really just sit down, think about these things, and answer some of them. You may not get through all of it, but I want to take some time for you guys to at least put 1 or 2 things under each of these, okay? So, y'all just go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn up some music. How you guys are doing? And if anybody wants to share 1 or 2 in the chat bar, that would be cool too, but you don't have to.
Turn your eyes upon Jesus. The falling in wonderful faith, and the things of earth will grow strange in the light of His glory and grace. So are you weary in trouble? No light in the darkness you see. There's light for a look at the Savior, and life more abundant and free. To death and to life everlasting, He has, and we follow Him there. Or us and no more high dominion, for more than conquerors we are. Oh, turn your eyes towards Jesus. These wonderful face, and the things of earth will go strange. In the light of His glory, His word shall not fail you, He promised. Believe Him and all will be well.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna keep going. Do y'all want some more time? I'll give you a few more minutes. This is maybe something that you come back to too. All right, now it's time to break down, okay? And you can just cross this off on your notebook page and make four quarters, right? So these are 4 categories, and I want you to break down into each category. This is going to help you kind of put that final vision board together, because it's really, really important. Yes, we are talking business goals today, but our personal, our financial, our family goals are all part of that, okay? So I want you to think about, and don't sit here and think, what am I capable of accomplishing? Don't sit here and think, what can I do if I give my bare minimum? Like when I ask you this question, I just want you to dump. What do you want to accomplish in 2019? Physically, financially, personally, and in your business, all right? So that is like faith goals, family goals, marriage, relationship goals. Do you want to pay off debt? Do you want to take a vacation with your kids, with your family? Do you want to hit 5-star? Do you want to be a diamond, a 1-star? Do you want to earn $1,000 a month? Do you want to earn $2,000 a month? Like, just dump, okay? Do you want to run a marathon? Like that, just go all those places and just start writing, okay? I'm changing my music. I love that song, but it's a little slow. Should be doing this with us.
Breaks a bitter sound. Know it well, it's ringing in my ears, and I can't understand why I'm not fixed by now. Beck and I have cleared to take this pain, but I'm still clear. I trust you for certain. Says it's not working. I'm stuck here, still hurting. But you told me
Thanks, Milo.
you make it a masterpiece. You said never stop. And me, you know it's me, it's me, you're taking me. You are the queen of those days. You finished the work. The whole world is you make it
All right, I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully you guys did just jump. Hopefully you didn't ever think that, but definitely come back, okay? All right, so creating a vision. You guys, I don't know if you guys do this. I think a lot of you do, but I like to choose a word for 2019, and I don't really want it just to be like a, you know, like just, I don't know, I used to get on board with what somebody else was doing. If somebody said their word was joy, that was my word. If somebody said their word was purpose, that was my word. But I really like to pray about it. And I think a lot of you guys have already chosen your word. But I like to do this because I put it like front and center on my vision board. When I think about my goals, I think about like, what is that thing that I really feel God calling me to work for? In years past, it has been purpose. I remember early in my coaching business, like I really realized pretty quickly that there is purpose in this business. Like we can do so much besides just get fit and earn a paycheck. Like we can inspire women daily. We can tell people about Jesus daily. We can, you know, help women come out of that slump daily. Every single day we have an opportunity to live with purpose. And so, you know, I wanted that word to infiltrate everything. My posts that I made, my stories, my challenge group content. And so this year, I'll tell you guys, it's actually 2 words. My phrase is well done, because I kind of just felt convicted towards the end of the year that I was doing a lot of things well, but you know, the areas that were most important in my life, my marriage, my momhood, my business, you know, even my teaching job that I still do a little bit, you know, I was just giving little bits of myself in each of them. And while I can't, you know, be spread too thin, whenever I'm somewhere, like when I'm doing my business, when I'm spending time with my kids, or if it's a date with Matt, like I want to be there. Like I want God to say, well done, Rachel. You know, like you were a good wife to Matt in 2019. You were a good mom. You were present with Henry and Milo. So like, well done just keeps me focused on, you know, knowing that I do have a purpose and I can't do things halfway. So what kind of impact do you want to make in 2019? What do you want to celebrate in your faith? You know, I know a lot of us are reading through the Bible together for the first time for some people. And that's a huge faith goal, you know, that's a huge vision on your faith. And I know God, I'm expectant that God is going to do big things there. What do you want to celebrate at the end of the year in your relationships, you know, in your family life, in your financial situation, in your business? Like, think about that. Like, casting a vision is really big. It's important in, you know, saying, I will be debt-free. I will have had a monthly date night with my husband. Our relationship will be stronger. I will be a 2-star diamond coach. You know, casting that vision and visualizing for yourself is very, very powerful. What will you accomplish? What will you cross off that vision board this year? And I love this question. What is the story that you'll tell your family about in 2019? I get teary when I say this, and I cried when I was writing it. But I love to say, hey, kids, you know, mama worked really hard and hit this huge goal. They know what elite and 5-star is because, like, I've talked about it. They know your stories, honestly, guys. Like, they know your stories. They know who my coaches are. They know whenever somebody hits a health and fitness goal. They know whenever we earn a free trip. Like, I love. I got to tell them that, you know, we put this group together for women to read through God's word together. Like, I love to tell my family and bring them into the things that God is doing through this business. And so what is the story that you'll tell your family about in 2019? What will you proudly claim that God did in your life, in your finances, in your business? And then what will be different about this year? You know, we reflected on 2018, what went well, what didn't. When you do that, you clearly have areas that you can grow. So what will be different this year? Will you host, guys, I'll tell you, Melanie Mitchell had me speak about this a couple years ago. My business took off in 2016 because I committed every single month to running my own sneak peek. I committed every single month to running my own new coach training. I committed every single month to like doing those things, even if I didn't have a soul. Do you know how many coach sneak peeks I ran, coach opportunity calls that I ran and nobody was on them, but I did it anyways because I had committed to myself to do it. I recorded those dadgum videos, even though it was me by myself talking to air, and I did it because I committed to doing it. And you know what? I recruited. I sent those videos to coaches who were interested. I ran my own coach trainings. There were a lot of dead ones. Coaches flaked off after about 2 weeks, but I finished every single one. And that is the year my business took root and it grew. Okay. So what will be different this year? Will you run your own challenge groups? Will you post about coaching 3 times a week? Will you do more stories? Will you give more call to actions? Will you recognize more people? Like what will be different that didn't go well last year? And then what do you want your team to accomplish in 2019? And you may not have a team yet, but you will if you set that vision for yourself and you commit to doing the things that it takes to grow. Okay. All right. So then I want you guys to take all these things and I want you just to focus on the first quarter because it's really easy to say, I'm going to do all this stuff in 2019 and just let a lot of it sit there until the end. And you think I have time to do it. I have time to accomplish it. But what I want you to do now is to break it down into quarterly goals. And we're just going to focus on the first quarter. And if you have not read the 12-week year, I highly suggest that book. It is amazing. So pick 3 goals that you're going to focus on in the first quarter. And the only rule with these is that it does have to align with your overall vision, your overall mission for your business and for your life. So these were I put top 5. I've got 3. Top 3 goals. I want to earn 30 elite points as a team. I want to pay off $5,000 in debt in January, February, March. And I want to rank advance a diamond coach on our team. One of my personally sponsored coaches, I want to rank advance to diamond. And so it's easy to set those goals. And this part, the action part, is the part that most people skip out on. Now, under each goal, I want you to write out what is it going to take to make that a reality in 12 weeks. And again, these are stretch goals. These are not just going to happen on their own. I push myself just a little bit. And so I have to get detailed. You have to get detailed. And what is it going to take to make that happen? The only thing that you have to make sure of is that your tactics are things that you are in control of. All right. So obviously 30 elite points. We get points. You guys may not understand that yet, but you will someday. Whenever coaches rank advance, when we sell challenge packs, whenever coaches hit Success Club. So I broke that down a little bit to figure out how can I help a coach get to diamond? How do I help coaches get to Success Club? And then so on. All right. So under pay off debt, I think I wrote, well, it's not there, but I just broke it down. Like I divided, $5,000 by 13 weeks. I think that's how many weeks is in the 3 months, maybe more. But I divided $5,000 by that many weeks, and I figured out how much money from my income every week that I need to put towards that remaining debt that we have. All right. And so that's my goal. Like I set the goals and then I broke it down into what action steps do I actually need to take? Like what is this actually going to look like for me to hit these goals? And does that mean that I'll achieve every single one? Maybe not. But even if I don't, I'm still way closer than I was if I didn't sit down and plan this out. All right. And your goals may be Your goals may be to hit Success Club every single month. How are you going to make that happen? 1, you're going to do your business activity tracker every single day. You're going to post daily in your stories, on your social media. You're going to talk to privately at least 2 or 3 people every single day and invite them. So, your goals may not be my goals, and a lot of them aren't going to be, but you can still break them down. And if you need help doing that, if you need help with that vision and those action steps, please talk to your coach. Please talk to your coach. We are here to help you do this. All right. This next, let's see. Sorry, I don't know why I keep skipping that. So once you have your 12-week plan, and I said 3 big goals because it's really easy to get overwhelmed with too many, okay? You know exactly when you do this, guys, you know exactly what you have to do every single week. Like, you don't have to sit down and wonder, okay, I don't know what to do today, or I don't know what I need to accomplish this week. You've broken it down, and you have that plan and that vision. And so you take that, you open up your planner, you write down in your weeks, in your months, exactly what you need to do. When I tell you I make a marketing plan every single week, I know what I need to market or what I need to post about because I have this plan. I know what I'm inviting to. I know how many people I've recruited, how many Success Club points I have. And if I'm not at my goal, I know what I need to do the next week to stay on track. And then on Sundays, I usually message a lot of you guys and say, hey, it's Sunday, I'm making my plan. What's your mission? What's your vision? What's your plan for this week? And you can recap, look at the week before, what went well, kind of a mini version of a reflection. What went well, what didn't, what do I need to do better next week? And I definitely, you guys, please, I cannot recommend this highly enough. And this may come out of your team cups, but get an accountability partner. Get an accountability pod. I'm a part of an accountability pod or a success pod. And guys, we all went 2-star or 5-star this last year because we pushed together and we held each other accountable and we made each other level up, and it was amazing. And so, it's tough to do this alone. It's easy to quit when you do this alone, but when you have somebody pushing you and making you better and holding you accountable, you will succeed. Ask Christy Berry. She just started a pod too. And so accountability is not a bad word. It is a very good thing, all right? So get an accountability partner or pod. I keep skipping. So now you create what we call a vacation board. And that does not mean like I'm going on vacation. That means vision plus action. Because a lot of people cast the vision, they make the plan, but they don't actually take the action. And that's not going to be us. So put the big dreams on there. This is not my vision board. This is another coach's. I was just giving you an example. Put the big things on there, but know how you're going to get there. It's really important. So vision plus action. That is what I want you guys to walk away with. Okay. So this is just an example of another coach's because it was different than mine and I liked it. This is more of I think an annual vision, but put your visions into pictures. Make that board. I don't care if you print off you do a poster board or you do it on Canva, but just make sure that you have this visible because it's going to motivate you to take action. So this is mine. This is my first quarter goal. All right. And I just went into Canva and I just chose the photo collage and I just plugged stuff in. Right. And so my family is always at the center. It's always biggest on my vision board because I do work for them. I love what I do as a coach. I love serving other people. But, pretty quickly after I started, God Plant showed me that this could be something that served my family well. And so I want to make sure I'm honoring them. I don't do it perfectly. But I try. And I've got my phrase, well done, up there in big letters so that I see it. And so I don't know if you guys can see all this, but I have on there recruit. This first quarter, I want to recruit for at least 5 working coaches a month. I want our team to be in the top 150 teams. We're already in the top 200. I want our team by April to be in the top 150 teams. And I want us to hold 5-star for this quarter. I want to start saving for a family vacation. Like I said earlier, I want to pay off $5,000 in debt in the next 3 months. And to do that, I have to put $384 a week towards that. So I know I have that number. I don't have to say, oh, what do I have to do to get there? Or, did I make enough money this week? And so on. And then I want to do Transform 20 well. And you're like, Rachel, why is that on there? You work out all the time. Guys, it is not easy for me to complete a program like this because it's not my jam. It's going to be fun and I'm excited about it, but there are no weights. And I can already see myself just getting a little discouraged and bored with it. I could be in for the shock of my life, and I hope I am. But I want to do it, and I want to do it well because my body is my business. My body is my business. Yes, it's my temple. Yes, I have to be motivated by, for other reasons. But if I don't do these programs and I don't commit to them and do them well and share publicly the struggles and all that stuff, then I am not a good coach, and I am not helping serve other people. So that is on my vision board. Let's see. I have somebody chatting. See it. I have to stop the share. But okay, that is it. I think that's all I have here. I don't think I have another slide. No, I don't have another slide. So that's my vision board. We got you. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do it. So that is it. That is how I did it. And that is how I'm encouraging you guys to do it as well. So now, do you guys have any questions about any of that? Anything that we talked about? Does anybody want to share their vision, share some things that either went well or didn't go well, or things that you're going to put on your vision board? You don't have to, but I would love to hear some of yours. I think the biggest thing in all of this is that we take action. I think that the biggest thing is that we don't set these goals that just seem unachievable, or we just write them down because they sound good. Y'all, I wrote 5-star on my first vision board that I ever did. I didn't know what 5-star was. I didn't know how to get there. Like, I didn't know what it was going to require. So make sure that if you have questions, you educate yourself. You know what it will take to get there. Ask your upline coach. If you're like, I don't even know what kind of goal to set, ask your upline coach what's achievable, what is a little bit outside my comfort zone, but something that I can totally do. Yeah, you did yours already, Samantha? You did it while we were on here? Look at you. You can share it. Let's see. I can't see you. Oh, Kathy. Look, you don't have to make it fancy and pretty. You can write it down on a sheet of paper. You can, like, if you want visuals, you can do, like, magazine clippings or something. It doesn't have to look like mine. The thing is that you have the vision, you have the plan to get there, and you've got that roadmap to guide you. Okay, Samantha, you can share yours. Let's see. Oh, I keep trying to unmute you. It won't let me. You have to unmute yourself. And I'm going to make you the host. Are you going to share your screen with us? Or
Yes, I could share.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me just look for it. My hot mess of a desktop. I got to get to this hot mess.
I know I need to clean my computer off really badly. You got it?
No, it's not letting me bring it up.
Okay, you can post it in our team page.
Yeah.
Just post it in our team page. That'd be good. All right, so that is all I have. Kathy, you mean for your vision this year to be able to help others and know where to find answers. It's a learning process. Like, it's a learning process, and you'll get it. And this time next year, you'll be all over it, okay? And so, like, I honestly and truly learned everything by doing it. Like, that is just how I learned. Look at you. What is that?
I got it.
So I need more info on your plan. Yeah. See, that's exciting. That's exciting. You've got lots of messages. And every message is a learning opportunity. I did the stupidest things as a new. Like, I word vomited all over everybody. I was like, hey, yeah, you can join us. It costs $140. And they were like, what? And, oh, you got it. There you go. And so, like, just look at every conversation that you have as an opportunity to refine yourself, to get better, and to really find your voice for what we're doing. All right. Yeah. Here, you want to tell us about it?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is my yearly. It took me about a week. I took about 30 minutes every day for a week to get to it. Now I have to break it up just like you mentioned, right? Every 12 weeks, I have to hit a goal.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I really wanted to focus on was this, because I need money to make my business successful as well. So I have taken on a full-time temporary position at a job somewhere. And I've already got about $1,200 saved.
That's awesome.
So it's just making everything move the direction I want it to move, right? I've actually been asked to stay in that position, and they're giving me a really big role, which means a lot more money. Do I want to take it on? I don't know yet. I'll think about that when April comes around. But I've already am hitting my money target. And this has been a big one, the phone usage with my family around. I have to do better at that because my family is always saying that I'm always on the phone. But my customers or my clientele always seems to need me between 6 and midnight, or 6 in the morning and 9 in the morning. So during the day, I'm fine, but it's that early morning and late at night that I always get my clientele. So yeah, I just need to really break this apart and see how I'm going to meet these goals every 12 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Anybody else want to share anything? Can you stop share?
Yes.
Samantha? Thank you. All right. Does anybody else want to share anything? No? All right. I'm excited. I'm excited. I really, really, really pray you guys do this and you put it on your mirror, put it in your office, tape it to your computer. I don't know. But do it and share it with me or share it with your upline when you're done, and I'll hold you accountable, and definitely go find that success partner. If you need help, I'll help. Look at him. He's so cute. All right, you guys. Well, I love you and I think the world of you, and I pray you have a good Saturday, okay? I will talk to you soon. Bye.